वेलकम इन द रूम। ये जो आईफोन से जिन्होंने कनेक्ट किया है, प्लीज कैन यू पुट ऑन योर नेम with it so that we should know that who is with us. Thank you. Kashif, welcome in the room. You
Thank you, Imran bhai. Thank you.
maybe it's welcome everybody in the room. It's 9 a.m. So we shall wait for another 1 minute and then we'll start the proceedings. So everybody can hear me loud and clear? Yasir, please इनके mics unmute कर दो ताकि everybody should test their voice. Assalamu alaikum. Everybody can hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we are listening.
That's great. Thank you very much and welcome everybody. So I think we're next about 30 seconds we'll start the proceedings. Yasir, in 30 seconds we'll start the proceedings. Okay, friends, we Rotarians, we are starting our fourth session, and we are left with one session more, which we shall be next Sunday. So everybody is joining. So just give them another 15 seconds because everybody is now joining. As you see the agenda in front of you, you might be seeing that we shall be today giving you our insights on the goal setting. We have with us our distinguished speakers, ARPIC, Kashif, Syed Kashif, Rafi will share with you his insights and will guide you how to use Goal Center for goal setting. Then we have with us DGE Salman Mubarak from District 3272. He will share his insights on importance of goal setting in shaping club's action plan. And then we have DGE Rizwan Adhia from 3271, who will highlight the critical impact of goal setting in achieving excellence. So our today's session is focused on goal setting, and I will give you some insights, a bit review of our past lectures in a very brief manner, and then give you insights on goal settings and a little touch upon the ethics, and we'll also share with you the code of conduct of Rotarians. So I think we should start from the code of conduct of Rotarians. We all know what is code of conduct of Rotarians, but I would like to display. So we'll also be talking a little bit on ethics. So we should know what is the code of conduct of the Rotarians. Yasir, please display. You display the code of conduct of the Rotarians. So we all know, as a Rotarian, it's an oath that I will act with integrity and high ethical standards in my professional and personal life. Then deal fairly with others and treat them and their occupations with respect. Use my professional skills through Rotary to mentor young people, help those with special needs, and improve people's quality of life in my community and in the world. Lastly, avoid behavior that reflects adversely on Rotary or other Rotarians. So being a Rotarian, this is our code of conduct, and we should always know that being a Rotarian, how to carry ourselves. So I would like to request that everybody should have a copy of this code of conduct in their wallets, and at least in a week, they should read it. So this will not only improve our own insights about the Rotary and how we carry ourselves, but will improve and reflect in our character as well. So now, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about a little bit on goal setting, and then I will give a little review on our past lectures as well. Yasir, display the slides. So as we know that today's topic is goal setting for Rotary's public image, strengthening Rotary's impact through strategic planning. So in every role you are, even in life or in Rotary, the goal setting and the strategic planning is very important. Next. As we know that Rotary International is a global network of service-minded individuals, the importance of goal setting for organizational success is highly crucial. And Rotary's commitment, public image, and impact. Always, if you have a plan, if you have a vision, you have a plan, and then you implement it, that will give you a success, and this success translates in a positive public image of Rotary. Next. Next slide. So, as we know that last lecture was on people of action. So, people of action embodying Rotary's motto, taking tangible actions to address community needs, becoming ambassadors of positive change, that we have discussed in length in our last online session. Next. So being a people of action, we engage with stakeholders, governments, and partners. It's very important. Partnership in social services is highly, highly important. You cannot work alone. You cannot work in isolation. So as Rotarians, as clubs, as leaders, we should and we must engage all stakeholders, especially governments and other donor agencies. Then, forgiving strategic alliances with organizations like, as we have Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, WHO, UNICEF, UNDP, and other local entities where we can basically have a strategic alliance to spread our network, to spread our community network. And then leveraging resources, expertise, and influence for greater impact. So this is basically the essence of people of action. Next. As we know that in our second session, community engagement and humanitarian efforts, we have discussed in details that how we address the local needs, how we basically partner with stakeholders and provide a sustainable and long-term solutions to the community so that our assistance has manifold impact on their lives. Aage chaliye. Next. So as I've already in my first slide showed you the code of conduct of the Rotarians. So ethical standards and professionalism is highly, highly important for Rotarians. Actually, it's important for every professional, but as being a Rotarian, it's very, very important for us as well, because we represent a global organization which is highly respected in every part of the world. So we should uphold highest ethical standards in all our activities, maintain professionalism in interactions in all and the projects, earning trust and credibility from stakeholders, which is very important. Today, why are we Rotarian? Because we think that we don't only think that, we are sure that it has a respect in society and it is respected everywhere in the world. So trust and credibility from stakeholders encourages us to and give us pride being a Rotarian. So please, one thing which is very important, whatever you do, how you conduct, please try to create credibility and trust, not only for yourself, but for the organization, for the Rotary, which we are working for. Networking, branding, and communication is also very important as far as public image is concerned. Building strong networks with professional and community leaders, developing strong Rotary brand identity. This we have discussed in our first session. Communicating Rotary's values and impact effectively. So this communicating Rotary's values and impact, we will touch upon this in our last session, which will be in our last fifth module. Will be focusing on media. So media and public relations, engaging media with media outlets to highlight Rotary initiatives, utilize public relations strategies to reach wider audience, sharing success stories and impact through various media channels. This we will discuss in our next session. So now we talk about targets. What future targets are: investing in future by engaging youth in Rotary activities, empowering young leaders through programs like Rotract and Interact, showcasing Rotary as an inclusive organization that values youth participation. Is very important and very crucial for Rotary to basically groom young leaders. For goal setting, next. So we know that establishing a clear vision for Rotary public image, align it with Rotary core values and mission. That's very important. That all we know about. Next. Next slide. So determining specific objectives related to public image. Examples: increase community engagement, strengthening media presence, and enhancing branding efforts. So I'm just telling you the goal setting as far as the public image is concerned. Next. Create detailed action plan for each objective. Define strategies, tasks, timelines, and responsible parties, responsible individuals, responsible stakeholders. Next. So monitoring is one of the key of goal setting and project evaluation when it comes to the end. So regularly track and evaluate progress toward goals, make adjustments as needed to stay on track. Next. Again, when you achieve something, you need to celebrate. So acknowledge milestones and accomplishments, recognize individuals and clubs for their contributions. Recognition is the key to success for future projects, for future endeavors, for future. Next. So here I conclude by focusing on key aspects like the people affection, connecting with stakeholders and engaging in community efforts. Rotary can strengthen its reputation and influence. Together, we can create a lasting and positive impact in communities worldwide. So thank you very much. And now I hand over the screen to Kashif for giving you live demo on the goal setting through my Rotary. Ji Kashif,
Thank you, ARPIC and Vice Chair Rotary Pakistan Media Center, Imran Ghaznavi sahab. Assalamu alaikum and very good evening, everyone. My session is to talk about how you can enter your goals. Now, this is one of the pivotal points where our clubs across Pakistan are doing a lot of good works, but they are unable to translate it or in terms of report it to RI, how good work they are doing. So I'm going to walk you through the central Rotary central interface so that you can understand how the goals are entered and how we move forward. So I'm sharing my screen now and we're going to take it from there. I hope everyone can see my screen. All right. So when you log in at your Rotary Center with your account, you just have to go to My Rotary. The new interface of Rotary, My Rotary website is quite ergonomic and it's very easy to navigate. So from here, you select Rotary Club Central and you can then the Rotary Club Central page will open. Now, this is the main goal center and the interface looks like this. From here, on the left side, you see there are various options available. We will start with the dashboard. Dashboard is simply laid out where you can, this is my home club, Rotary Club of Karachi Pearl. You can change anything you like. From here, you can look at a district overview and so on. So I will not go into the detail of this, but these are the highlights of your club and what your club is doing and what has been progressing for the last 5 to 6 years. And similarly, you can check for the districts and so on and so forth. From here, we'll go to first step is to go to Goal Center. So in Goal Center, you now have this kind of interface available to you. It is divided into 4 distinct portions. The first one is about enhancing you and your club's participation and various activities. Now, these include service participation, social activities, Rotary action groups, leadership development participation like the training we are having right now, district conference participation, and using official Rotary promotional material. Now, this is where it's all about public image. We need to understand the importance of following Rotary brand guidelines, the content that is available in the brand center. It is free to use. You don't need to have be a graphic wizard to use it. They have further simplified it and they have made it editable online alone. So you don't have to do anything specific. Just go there, select your template, and you can do whatever you want to do, provided remaining into brand guidelines. So let's take for the year, I have emptied out my club's goals for now so that everyone can stay with me. For the year 2023 and 24, this is the year 2022 and 23. These were the goals that we achieved last year, and we were one of the few clubs that got presidential citation. So the number of goals you select, then on the basis of that, once you achieve those goals, you become eligible to automatically by default to be reviewed. And in terms when the RI reviews all the club goals, how much which club has achieved, they will award the presidential citation. So let's start with this. The first one is enhance participant engagement. So say for instance, you select the goals from the select goal. and you target, you say service participation. So we will be participating in various service projects or other survey activities in the whole year. Now, this is for the whole year, starting from 1st July 2023 to 30th June 2024. Say, for instance, I enter 7. So this is my goal for the year, that I'll be participating 7 service activities as a club. So this is on a club level, not on an individual level. In terms of social activities, the club may be participating or hosting. Say, for instance, we put a number 7. Rotary action groups. So there are thousands of Rotary action groups that are available on Rotary, mainrotary.org page. You can join those action groups. You can contribute to those action groups. Some are paid, some are non-paid. So it's up to your own interest which action group you like. Say, for instance, you want to participate in 2 action groups. You can put it over here. Leadership development participation. So as a club, not all the members at the time will be participating in any leadership development participation. It can be Rotary Leadership Institute, it can be district training, or it will be the Rotary Pakistan Media Center training. So whatever trainings you're parting and how many members you, how many activities as a whole you will be participating. Say, for instance, there will be 10 leadership activities you will be participating as a club. District conference attendance, yes, it is always every governor look forward to maximum participation from a club, and it's 100% participation. That is the actual target, and that should be the target for every club. So I have 12 members in my club right now, so all 12 will be participating in the district conference. Moving forward, yes, obviously everyone and should and must use the official Rotary promotional materials. Please do not deviate from those guidelines. Those guidelines have been prepared over course of number of years and have been updated, revalidated, edited, and they provide a holistic brand outlook of Rotary. Our goal here at Rotary Pakistan Media Center is to make sure that Rotary has a synonym. The wheel of the Rotary, the name of the Rotary should be recognizable like any other brand. So when you talk about multinational brands or any other brand, when it comes to service and project participation, our name should be one of the things name they should remember. If you go on buy a BMW and a Toyota, so you recognize them by their insignia. Similarly, it should be for the Rotary. So that is one of our goals, that every person across Pakistan should be able to easily identify Rotary from its alone emblem. So we have been using this for years now. So yes, we will be doing this. Rotary Fellowship, there are many Rotary Fellowship events happening. So you can decide your club how many they will participate. District training programs, yes, PETS, JATTS, GTS, DTS, and other district training events. And I recommend everyone to try to attend maximum district training programs. So once you have filled the first portion, you simply have to give it a glance that you have put in all the goals that you wish to. Not necessarily you select all the goals. It's up to you. You can select 4 goals, 5 goals, and you simply hit the save button. And your goals are saved. The message is received, shown on the screen that your goals have been saved. So these are your targets in terms of engagement. Then we talk about increasing our impact. You just click on this tab and you click on the edit button and the menu. Now, this is one of the essential things. We talk about funds and grants. We have Rotary Foundation seminar, everything. The purpose, once we start giving, then we'll have the habit of taking also. So on both fronts, we are very slow. So we need to contribute more and also get in more. So we need to do a lot of global grants and everything. So once you contribute, it's up to you. At least one club should at least select a couple of goals that you will be contributing to. These are the more generic goals in terms of providing annual contribution. Say, for instance, you set a value that we're going to contribute $500 to Rotary Foundation. Similarly, for service projects, you'll be contributing $500 and we'll be giving to Polio Fund another $500. So this is your target. And you can set other goals as well. You can select major gifts is another option. Inbound youth exchange, although it is currently closed in Pakistan, but it is one of the good things that we used to have it. Similarly, outbound youth exchange student projects and benefactors. So for instance, my club has only selected 3 goals and I come and save this. So this portion is all about finances, how you will be financially supporting Rotary International in the whole year. And it is one of the most important goals that you should achieve if you wish of your club wishes to get a presidential citation. Then we move on to this next step is expand our reach. Similarly, we click on the added button. Now this talks about what are you doing in terms of for the youth, you have Rotary Club. Our club has 4 Rotary clubs. Then club membership. What is your target to increase the club membership? Our target is to increase it by 5. Interact club, if you wish to establish an interact club, you can select this club. New club member sponsorship. So whenever a member introduces and you go on and add a new member in the club administration portion, they will ask you it is sponsored by which member. So I will be adding, our club will be adding 5 new members, so will be all 5 members will be sponsored. Media stories about club project. Very, very essential when it comes to public image. Unless until you put your story out there for people to understand and see, people will not be able to understand what Rotary is doing. So that is the purpose of public image. Everyone going out there, sharing their stories, that can be through press releases, that can be through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, whatever medium you feel your audience is there. Now that can be a younger audience where you have Rotary clubs and they go on share their stories. As a club, sponsor club and the main club, you go on share your stories, you hold different events. So everything revolves around media. The more we propagate a positive impact of Rotary and what Rotary has been doing in this country for the last almost 7,500 years has to be translated through our media stories and how what kind of media impact we're going to create. That is the purpose of Rotary Pakistan Media Center, and that's what Imran and I and our chairman Iqbal Qureshi Saab and director Faiz Kidwai Saab and the district governor elect and district governor nominee across both the districts are trying to create a positive impact, people of action. When we share media stories, it should show what we are doing, not the pictures of as a group, but what we are doing. We have to show that we are people of action. We mean business. We only talk about our projects, what we have done, and how we have bettered the communities across Pakistan. So minimum 1 story a month. That is the minimum target the clubs need to achieve. At least once a month, they have to be in the media and they should share their stories, how the project came into being and what they have done for the communities. And this is how we will build our positive image. Then RILA participation. RILA happens on both the districts. So you have your Rotary clubs and you can invite other students to participate in RILA as well. So once you have selected the goals for this portion, where you are expanding, you're reaching out to everyone that see this is what Rotary is doing. You click on save and the goals are saved. Then we talk about increasing our ability to adapt. Now this goal shows many things. A, as Imran talked about in his presentation, strategic planning is the key. Unless until you have a very good sound plan, you cannot achieve, and it has to be on recurring basis. Usually strategic plans are 3 to 5 years. Those plans are made ahead because you want to sustain project sustainability has to be reflected in you. So strategically aligning everything what your club plans to do for the next 3 to 5 years is important. So you need to have a strategy plan. If any club does not have it, no problem. You can do it from today. You can plan ahead. Get your president-elect and president nominee on board, like the district has been doing for almost last 10 years. District governor-elect, and nominee, they sit together and they make a strategic plan. So they know what projects will be progressing from one year to the other. Similarly goes for club. There will be sustaining projects that are going for the years. My club does on various sustaining projects. One of them is the water and sanitation project, where every year we are sustaining it by putting up hand pumps across Sindh and Balochistan. So this is our recurring project. So it continues from one president to the other. So the strategic plan, yes, very important, very essential. Online presence, I request every club, those who don't have their Facebook page, please make a Facebook page or a Twitter account or a LinkedIn account and post on it regularly. That is one of the keys. That was what I'm talking about, updating the website and social media. If you have your own club website, Nothing like it. One of the key factors where you can actually showcase what your club is doing, where people can effectively understand, see, Rotary is doing this. We are part of Rotary. So this is very, very essential. You need to update this every month or on every fortnightly. Review, yes. Club bylaws, I presume all the clubs have their own bylaws. Rotary has a standard bylaw that is available on Rotary Center. Simply search and download it. If your club does not have your club bylaws, it's very essential. It outlines the functioning of your club. You cannot delete anything. However, if you feel certain portion is not there in the bylaws, you can add this as an additional. But those are basic club bylaws and have to be followed in true letter and spirit. The day my club was started, before that we made our club bylaws. We sat with our founding members and we sat and we charted out using the basic Rotary Club bylaws. We added few things that we felt that were necessary, and from day one we made club bylaws so that everyone has a copy of it. Make sure every member, whether a new member or an old member, have your club bylaws so they know what they're doing. With this, you click on save and your goals are saved. Now, once you have used all the 4 tabs and you have submitted all the goals, if you click on all, so it will give you a complete snapshot of all the goals that you inserted. What have you achieved? What not have you achieved? How you're progressing? And this will show your progress. Like if you see on the top, if I may take a cursor, 4 out of 20 goals have already been achieved. So this is the basic overview. It's quite simple. You just need to sit with the president, need to sit with the secretary, and you can sit with your board. You can even take out a printout or take a screenshot, make a PDF, however it is, the print option is there. So you simply take out a printout, sit with your club members, sit with your board, hold a general assembly, have them understand that these are the goals we're putting in and this is what your efforts will be. It's quite simple. It's not complicated. Once you have done, chalked out your goals, it's simply matter of the portion of adding it. The another element which is directly related to this is, if you see on the left side, it's called service activities. So we set out a goal in terms of service participation. Now this goal is linked to service activities. I click on service activities and these are the projects. Now, if I go back and 2023 and you see these are the different projects our club have been doing. So this is what we did last year. Now we move into 23-24. So you need to add, because as I have not entered any project right now. So if I click add project in showcase, now this is another portion of Rotary where you can add project in directly showcase and that can be imported into Rotary Central. Let's take a bit of time to load.
Kashif, you have another 3 minutes to go.
Thank you. I'll just try to wind it up. Rotary Showcase takes a bit of time. Once it's loaded up, I'll just give you a quick overview. How can you enter the goals, the service projects? All right. So this is, you can search the various projects that are going on from any club or any level, or you can simply on the top click add new project. Now, see, this is our project that is currently going on, the oral hygiene drive for prevention. And I'll show you this project. This is the project that is our currently ongoing project. So let me show you how to add a new project. This is already done there. All right. So if you have a project in the showcase, it will show over here. If not, please click on add new project. Now, add new project gives you another 2 options. First one is an established project. The project has been fully planned, is in progress. And other one, you're proposing to seek partners. Now, what Rotary Showcase does for you is give you 2 things. One, A, you already have a project you can enter. But if case you have planned a project and you're looking for partners, you can select this option. Now, as we are short on time, Maybe some other time I can get you through this. For the meanwhile, select established project, your project that is going on. You click on select, and it will load a form where you will enter the details. Sorry, the website is moving quite slowly. Taking a bit of time to load. Imran, thinks so. The website is waiting a bit of time. I'll come back to this. So you can go to Showcase and you can add a project over there. There, it's going to ask for the description, the details of the project, what kind of project is. It's going to ask you with focus area of the project. Then it's going to talk about how many volunteers hours that your team has spent on the project, the cost of the project, the in-kind projects, pictures of the project. If it is completed, you can share the pictures also, and this will complete the interface. You simply have to save it and the project will be shown over here. Previously, before this, you could have directly added a project over here, and you don't need to import it from Showcase were added separately, but unfortunately they have now updated the interface, and you can only have the projects once it is submitted. So these are the two things in terms of how can you enter your goals. Goal center is quite simplified, and it's more the UI is more responsive, and it is more easier for the clubs to enter their goals. So I believe in case any of the and someone has questions and they want to talk to me, they can call me, they can email me. I'm available to guide you, to help you, and whatever I can do you in facilitating your club to enter goals and achieve those goals. The purpose in the end remains, our purpose is to make sure that Rotary has a positive impact across Pakistan, and everybody knows about it, what we are doing, how we are doing, and what good we are doing across the world. Thank you, Imran. I hand over this screen back to you. Thank you for the time. Thank you, everyone, for listening to me.
Thank you very much, Kashif. A very insightful presentation and very useful hands-on display. I hope that every one of you has the My Rotary account, because this is very important, and I would like to request everyone that please ensure that all your club members have the My Rotary account, because it's very essential. And as Kashif has said, that whatever you do, you have to showcase it, you have to put it on the Rotary portal, and the world should see you. All Rotarians in Pakistan are doing best of the best. They are doing brilliant work, but unfortunately, the work is not being projected the way it should have been. So you all are leaders, and you all are basically agent of change. So now it's your moral responsibility to request all your colleagues, all your friends of Rotarians, that they should have their My Rotary account, and then the club president or the secretary should ensure that the club goals are there, and then all projects are being uploaded on the Rotary Showcase. So moving on with our session, we have with us our distinguished speaker, DGE Salman Mubarak Saab, and he will share his insights on goal setting. Welcome, Salman Mubarak Saab, and the floor is open for you. Please unmute your mic. Salman sahab, आप अपने mic को unmute कर लें जी. It's on now.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you, Imran, Ghaznavi, ARPIC, and for inviting me and having me in this meeting today. Before I begin, I can see a few friends in the participant list from my Facebook and some friends who I frequently meet. It's good to see you all here. What I plan to do this evening is share my thoughts on goal settings and how it impacts our clubs and our public image as a whole of Rotary. I think we all know that goals are important in our life, not only in Rotary. We all set our deadlines and targets to achieve during the course of our lives. But when it comes to Rotary, I think goal settings is very important. Without goals, we do projects, but goal settings lets us do projects in a way which attracts other people to join us. And by setting goals, we have a timeline and we have an order to pursue the goals. I read somewhere many years ago that to win, one must compete, and to compete, one must participate. So if we are going to have goals in our lives and as Rotarians for our clubs, I think the portal for my Rotary site is the goal settings is a wonderful thing. And we should be utilizing it more often and meticulously, as ARPIC Kashif very beautifully narrated the importance of the goal settings on this wonderful portal. I like to share a few verses from Iqbal just to inspire you and motivate you for the goal settings. One of the verses I like to motivate myself is "Jahan taza ki afkar taza se hai namood ke sango khich se hote nahi jahan paida." So we all have the capacity and the vision to do projects, but if we discuss projects and plan them and set the goals during our year, it enables all the club members to interact with each other, as the goals are achieved in collaboration with the club members. Alone, we cannot achieve the goals. Why do we have goals? It's a way of commitment with ourselves that we are willing to step into the world of future tomorrow, and which we cannot see, but like the future holds a lot of opportunities for us. But for us to be able to harness the future opportunities, we need to plan today. So our portion of today's time needs to be invested to have a better future tomorrow. So we dream about our future and we have goals. The goals spring out of our aspirations and dreams, and we all want to make this world a better place than what we inherited. So for this to happen, we need to have goals, and goals involve planning, and they require a solid view of the future based on our desires, plans, and moving towards the future with new ideas and investing in our precious time and energy for a better future to reach our final destination, moving slowly while fulfilling the realities of today. Future is always something which is looked upon as something attractive, but we can only make it attractive by setting goals and achieving the goals, so we have a better future for the next generations to come. A productive future depends on it, and so that we can give meaning to our future and meaning to our work. Otherwise, the lines from John Elia will ring so true कि हमें बालों से घसीट कर मुस्तकबिल में लाया गया, हमारा हाल ना था. So we have to make sure that this doesn't come true in our lives, and setting goals is crucial for all organizations, whether it is Rotary or our business organizations. Goals provide clear direction and purpose, and the goals help us create vision and focus, strategic planning, and they help us in measuring and accountability, motivation and engagement with other club members, and they help us in collaboration and developing our networks. and more importantly, they allow us to adopt, and they allow us to grow in a manner which helps the team of the club to achieve the goals collectively and develop a sense of creation and sense of cohesion in the club. And this is how we can attract more members to Rotary. And this is important, that if we do it in a concentrated way, we can achieve many things which we think we cannot, but collective effort helps us create wonderful projects. Running a club is just like running a company. We need to have budgets. We need to work together for the company, and the clubs are almost like a dead entity if the projects are not being done. The fellowship is good, but the projects involve a lot of hard work, a lot of funding. And there are few districts in the world which do not promote district grants now, as the impact of the district grant is not a large one. And that is why the Rotary International has done away with the matching grants as well. And the need of the day is to all the clubs should develop global grants. And so the public image of Rotary is developed and ensured. So I don't know about 3271, but 3272 has not been able to take up large projects, and a few clubs have been doing it. But I think we need to do more global grants. So the impact, and we need to plan global grants as part of our goals. Every year, at least one club should develop one global grant, so we can have larger projects, achievable projects, and the impact is seen by the outside world, what Rotary can do. Yes, Polio Plus has had a big impact, and everybody knows about the polio flagship project of Rotary. But we need to replicate more projects like the Polio Plus. Water shortage is there, water management projects can be done, and like the initial project which Paul Harris did, the building of 4 toilets in Chicago. I think there's a huge need of developing toilets. As we travel on the motorway, we see the paid toilets, and I think this can be replicated in our streets and in our colleges and in our bazaars. So this can be also a very good motivation, and I would like to advise my friends here that when they go back to their clubs, they should discuss this and make it a part of their goal settings, that a community project is built up so that a better impact can arise. Coming back to Iqbal, I think if we go back and study the philosophy of Iqbal, it really motivates us to bring out new dimensions to goal settings. One of the lines which coming to my mind is "Ye kainat abhi tamam nahi shayad, kya rahi hai damadam sadaye kun fayakun." So abhi, what we can see is we can create wonders. We have the ability. We have multi-dimensional approach in the club. I am sharing my perspective with you, and as Kashif shared his perspective, Allah Ta'ala has blessed us with different capabilities and different blessings. And we all have different perspectives about life and perspective about community service. So this is the beauty of individuals. When we come together in a club or in an organization like Rotary, we can, inshallah, create wonders. And like Imran Ghaznavi said, that Rotarians are doing wonderful jobs, wonderful projects are being taken up. But unfortunately, these projects are not being highlighted. And the public image of Rotary International has suffered because of not being able to highlight in a proper way. So the public image is very important, and public image is totally dependent on projects, and small projects would not be able to bring out a larger public image, which we need right now to improve the membership and improve the public image of Rotary in Pakistan. So these are some of the few thoughts I wanted to share with you. I never wanted to come up with slides, and like the technical jargon has been dealt with by Kashif bhai very brilliantly. So I wanted to share my thoughts and my vision about how we can motivate people in the clubs to come up with new ideas and conceive new projects, so we can develop a better image what we have inherited in the past from Rotary leaders. So I think there's always a room to do better, and we are all capable of doing it. And this is a wonderful opportunity, and this is my congratulations to Imran Ghaznavi for setting up this platform to bring out an opportunity for all of us to come and listen to each other and get inspired and get motivated. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, Salman bhai. Before I invite my last distinguished speaker, so, I've just come across a couplet from Hazrat Allama Iqbal. वो कहते हैं, नहीं है ना उम्मीद इकबाल अपनी किश्ते वीरा से, जरा नम हो तो ये मिट्टी बड़ी जरखेज है साकी. So we, as I once said, that we all are agent of change, and inshallah, by the will of God, we all are contributing, and we will and we shall contribute to make the lives of the people in need comfortable and beautiful. Thank you very much, Salman bhai. And now I invite DGE Rizwan Adhia to share his thought on the critical impact of goal setting on the success or bringing out excellence for the clubs. And I also request him to share his thoughts on the Rotary's recent advisory on 3 years business plan. Thank you very much, Rizwan sir, and the floor is open for you. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, all participants, and especially thank you very much, Imran Ghaznavi sahab, for allowing me to speak over here. इसके अलावा मैं ये समझता हूँ कि आप और काशिफ रफ़ी जिस तरीके से रोटरी के इस प्लेटफॉर्म के ऊपर हमें एक समझ लें हमारी दोबारा से रिफ्रेश हो रही है हमारी ट्रेनिंग्स भी, और हम आप लोगों के साथ बात करते हैं, तो मैं ये समझता हूँ कि हम खुद भी अपनी चीज़ों को रिफ्रेश कर रहे हैं, बल्कि कुछ नई चीज़ें जो आ रही हैं उसको भी अपने अंदर इंडक्ट करते जा रहे हैं. मैंने आपके इस बात के बाद थोड़ी सी वर्किंग की है ऑन दीज थिंग्स. नाउ द गोल्स के ऊपर अब जो नई चीज़ आई है वो एक स्मार्ट गोल्स का एक सिस्टम, अब दुनिया में नई टेक्नोलॉजी इंट्रोड्यूस हो रही है, दैट इज कॉल्ड स्मार्ट गोल्स. स्मार्ट गोल्स मीन्स एक स्मार्ट गोल्स के अंदर इसकी एक अब्रीविएशन है वर्ड स्मार्ट की. द स्मार्ट मीन्स S stands for specific, M stands for measurable, A stands for achievable, and R stands for relevant, and T stands for time bound. तो ये जो 4-5 चीजें हैं इसके अंदर जिस वर्ड के साथ, तो ये गोल्स अचीव करने के लिए सबसे पहले स्ट्रैटेजी के अंदर ये तमाम चीजों को आपने माइंड सेट करते रखना होता है. इफ यू स्टार्ट विद द हाइलाइट्स ऑफ दिस, आई वुड से द क्लैरिटी ऑफ विजन इज द मेन थिंग. नंबर 1 कि अगर आपका क्लियर है फॉर योर गोल्स एंड हाउ यू वांट टू एंड व्हाट यू वांट टू डू, अगर आपका विजन क्लियर होगा हम गोल सेट करने के लिए और आपका आपने क्या करना है आगे, तो उस विजन के साथ आप उसको इम्प्लीमेंटेशन में आपको बहुत आसानी रहेगी. फॉर इंस्टेंस कोई चीज़ अगर आपको करनी है तो आपको पता होना चाहिए कि हमने किस एरिया में किस जैसा भी मेरे से पिछले डिस्ट्रिक्ट गवर्नर इलेक्ट 3272 ने भी एक बात की, मुबारक साहब ने, कि जी रिक्वायरमेंट है मोटरवे के ऊपर टॉयलेट्स जिसके ऊपर क्लब्स को काम करना चाहिए, पेड टॉयलेट्स के इश्यूज हैं फलां. तो इस तरह से अगर जैसे इन्होंने एक चीज़ हाईलाइट की, सर हमें पता होना चाहिए व्हाट आर आवर गोल्स और हमारी क्या रिक्वायरमेंट्स है. इसके बाद क्लैरिटी होनी चाहिए हमारे विजन के अंदर कि हाउ वी विल टेक दिस, हाउ वी विल इम्प्लीमेंट इट. अगर हमारी क्लैरिटी नहीं है गोल्स के ऊपर और हमारा गोल्स हमने अचीव करने हैं, तो अगर क्लैरिटी होगी, विजन के अंदर क्लैरिटी होगी, सोच में क्लैरिटी होगी, तो हम बड़ी आसानी से उस चीज को अचीव कर सकेंगे। आई वुड से नंबर 3 के ऊपर आई वुड टेक इट एज अ मोटिवेशन एंड फोकस। अगर हमारा फोकस हमारे गोल्स के ऊपर रहेगा और हम उस फोकस के ऊपर काम करते रहेंगे, तो हमारा जो रूट है हम उसके ऊपर डिस्ट्रैक्ट नहीं होंगे। क्योंकि यूजुअली हमारा ये प्रॉब्लम होता है कि यूजुअली वी गेट डिस्ट्रैक्टेड और हम जो है ड्यूरिंग द मीटिंग्स भी डिस्ट्रैक्ट हो जाते हैं, बात यहाँ की वहाँ चली जाती है। तो अगर हमारे गोल सेट होंगे, हमें पता है हमने कहाँ जाना है, कहाँ पहुंचना है, क्या करना है, क्या अचीव करना है टारगेट, तो हम डिस्ट्रैक्ट नहीं हो सकते अगर हमारा फोकस रहेगा। फिर planning and strategy is again one of the most important subject for setting of these goals, और इस goals को अचीव करने के लिए क्रूशियल एक चीज होती है कि हमारी प्लानिंग होनी चाहिए कि हमें किस तरीके से अपनी गोल्स को अचीव करना है, हमारे प्लान्स क्या है, हमने कितने टाइम के अंदर उसको अचीव करना है, क्या टाइम फ्रेम है, किस तरीके से हमने किन किन लोगों को साथ लेके चलना है, कहाँ कहाँ हमें प्रॉब्लम आएंगे। अगर आप इसके ऊपर आगे बढ़ते जाएंगे तो हमें अकाउंटेबिलिटी एंड ट्रैकिंग भी रखनी चाहिए अपने गोल्स के ऊपर। यानी फॉर इंस्टेंस कि हम जो है जिस जिस चीज पे चल रहे हैं वो हम सही कर रहे हैं या गलत जा रहे हैं। इसकी वजह ये है कि आगे जैसे हम आगे बढ़ेंगे तो चैलेंजेस आते हैं। जब चैलेंजेस हमें आते हैं तो हमारे अंदर अडेप्टेबिलिटी होनी चाहिए। फॉर इंस्टेंस कोई लोकल एरियाज के प्रॉब्लम है, कोई पॉलिटिकल इश्यूज हैं, कोई सोसाइटी में फाइनेंशियल क्रंच आ गया है, फंडिंग के इश्यूज हैं, तो हमें अपने आप को अपने अंदर अडॉप्टेबिलिटी रखनी चाहिए कि अगर ये हुआ तो हम इसके एक्सचेंज में हम क्या कर सकते हैं। तो वी शुड नो ऑल दीज थिंग्स, और ये हमने अगर टारगेट्स अचीव करने हैं तो हमारे पास ये तमाम चीजें चैलेंजेस को ओवरकम करने के लिए अकाउंटेबिलिटी अपनी खुद की रखनी, ट्रैकिंग अपना खुद का रखना, ये तमाम चीजें बड़ी इंपॉर्टेंट होती है। अगेन इफ यू गो टू वी नीड टू हैव अ कंटिन्यूस इम्प्रूवमेंट। अगर आपने एक छोटे आपने गोल टारगेट किया हुआ है एंड इफ यू हैव अचीव दैट गोल, तो इसके बाद आपने मजीद गोल सेट करने हैं आगे कि यार ये हमने अचीव किया, इस टारगेट के तहत हमने ये काम किया था और हमने ये चीज़, इसमें ये हमारी मिस्टेक्स थी, ये हमने ओवरकम करनी है और इसके अंदर मजीद इंप्रूवमेंट लानी है फॉर द नेक्स्ट जो हमारा टारगेट हम अचीव करते हैं, जो नेक्स्ट गोल हम अपना सेटअप करते हैं। इसके अलावा दूसरों को इंस्पायर करें, इंडिविजुअल्स को, कम्युनिटीज को गोल्स इंस्पायरिंग के अंदर उनको हेल्प आउट करें, ताकि लोग जो हैं हमारे इस फोकस की वजह से हम अपनी चीज़ों को जब लेके चलेंगे तो हमें आसानी होगी कि हम लोगों को इंस्पायर करेंगे, लोग मोटिवेट होंगे और आपके साथ और लोग शामिल होते जाएंगे, तो आपके गोल आसान होने में अचीव करने में आसानी रहेगी। इसके अलावा देखिए आप लोगों को to everybody on this forum I would request you, time is very short, it's almost 3 minutes is left for 10 p.m. So I would say that I would encourage everybody on this platform and everybody in the Rotary that everywhere in your life, even in Rotary and other than Rotary, in your private lives, in your business life, working life, घर के अंदर हर तरीके से हम जैसे अपनी चीजों को सोचते हैं कि हमने अपने गोल्स अचीव करने, तो उसको टारगेटेड करें। अगर हम टारगेटेड करके चीजों को चलेंगे और ये जो पॉइंट्स मैंने आपको बताए स्मार्ट गोल्स हम उसके बनाएंगे कि यार ये गोल्स अचीव हो सकते हैं कि नहीं। पहले तो हमें ये सोचना है कि हम ये अचीवेबल हैं, मेजरेबल कर हैं, हम उसको मेजर करें, उसको चीज़ों को चेक आउट करें कि यार ये हमने टारगेट्स अगर मैं सेट कर लूँ कि जी मैंने राशन बांटना है और मैंने अब जैसे सैलाब आया या ये जो फ्लड से आया या कोई भी खुदा न खास्ता कोई नेशनल कमिटी आती है, तो हम उसके ऊपर मैं टारगेट कर लूँ कि जी मैं पूरे पाकिस्तान में राशन बांटूंगा, तो दैट इज नॉट पॉसिबल। तो वी हैव टू टारगेट मेक टारगेट्स कि हमने किस इलाके में, किन एरियाज के अंदर मैं काम कर सकता हूँ, वहाँ की मेरी मूवमेंट कैसी होगी, मैं वहाँ ट्रांसपोर्ट कैसे करूंगा चीज़ों को, वहाँ चीज़ों की अवेलेबिलिटी कैसे करूंगा और लोगों को किस तरीके से पहुंचाऊंगा। तो ये सब चीज़ें एक प्लानिंग का हिस्सा होती है, इसके अंदर हमने करना चाहिए। जहाँ तक आपने मुझसे सवाल किया 3 years एक्शन रोटरी प्लान के बारे में, तो अभी कुछ टाइम पहले बोर्ड ऑफ गवर्नर्स डायरेक्टर्स की मीटिंग हुई है RI की, जिसके अंदर ये तय हुआ है और सेटअप हुआ है कि अब हमने जो भी रोटरी जो काम करेगी उसके अंदर IPDG, DG एंड DGE, एंड इफ DGL इज ऑन बोर्ड, अगर वो इलेक्ट हो चुके हैं तो DGL भी ऑन बोर्ड रहेंगे। तो वो तमाम DGs अपने अपने ऑन द टॉप लेवल एक दूसरे के साथ कोलैबोरेट करेंगे, एक दूसरे के साथ डिस्कशन करेंगे और कांटेक्ट में रहेंगे एक दूसरे के साथ, और दे शुड स्टार्ट मीटिंग वीकली और फोर्टनाइटली एंड डिस्कस the district issues and the problems, and they should set the targets and goals कि किस तरीके से करना है, क्लब्स की मेंबरशिप कैसे बढ़ानी है, हाउ टू इम्प्रूव जो हम जिसके ऊपर काम कर रहे थे टाइम से कि हमारी इमेज बिल्डिंग के ऊपर, रोटरी की इमेज बिल्डिंग के ऊपर, तो वो तमाम चीजें हमने उसके ऊपर सारे गवर्नर्स बैठ के काम करते हैं। अभी हमारा ये फैज भाई ने, जैसे हमारे साथ चूंकि डायरेक्टर हमारे पास वी हैव डायरेक्टर 3271 एंड 3272 के, फैज साहब, हम उनके साथ बैठते हैं तो वी रियली लर्न अ लॉट फ्रॉम हिम। और अभी जो हमारे सिटिंग गवर्नर है हनीफ भाई, आईपीडी तहजीब, मैं और आने वाले शकील कायम पानी डीजीएन, वी ऑल सिट टुगेदर एंड वी टेक डिसीजंस। जितने भी हमारे बड़े डिसीजंस हैं, अब हम तमाम गवर्नर आपस में डिस्कस करके और उसके अंदर एक दूसरे को ऑनबोर्ड कर, इवन नए क्लब्स की मेंबरशिप किस तरह से बढ़ानी है, नए क्लब किसको क्लब को रजिस्टर करना है, हम उसके ऊपर भी डिस्कस करते हैं। और ये बड़ा अच्छा है, इससे हम आपस में हमारी एक दूसरे की ओनरशिप आ जाती है। तो सब द बिगेस्ट इशू इज दैट कि आज कोई काम हम एक गवर्नर करके जाता है, आने वाला अगला गवर्नर या अगला लीडर कहता है कि जी नो नो, माय विजन इज नॉट सेम, मैं इस तरह से नहीं, इस तरह से काम करना चाहता हूँ। तो व्हेन यू हैव अ 3 इयर्स एक्शन प्लान, तो उसमें ये होता है कि 3 साल की लीडरशिप है, वो सब एक साथ ऑन बोर्ड होती है, ऑन सेम पेज, और सब एक दूसरे से डिस्कस करते हैं। उससे ये होता है कि सब ओनरशिप ले लेते हैं, एंड व्हेन एवरीबॉडी टेक्स द ओनरशिप, तो उससे सबसे बड़ी आसानी ये हो जाती है कि मैं, जो हनीफ खान साहब ने जो काम किया है या जो कर रहे हैं काम, अगर मुझे उन्होंने ऑन बोर्ड रखा हुआ, तो नेक्स्ट मेरे टेन्योर में आई वुड कंटिन्यू दोज प्रोजेक्ट्स बिकॉज आई विल बी ऑन बोर्ड ऑन दोज प्रोजेक्ट्स आज से, और मैं उसकी ओनरशिप लूंगा। इसी तरीके से मेरे बाद आने वाले शकील कायम खानी साहब हैं डीजीएन, वो भी चूंकि ऑन बोर्ड है हर चीज पे, तो वो भी इस चीज की ओनरशिप लेंगे। तो आई वुड रिक्वेस्ट टू ऑल क्लब प्रेसिडेंट्स एंड एवरी रोटेरियन की ये तमाम चीजें ट्रिपल डाउन होनी चाहिए। केवल आपके नीचे क्लब्स के अंदर भी, और प्रेसिडेंट इलेक्ट एंड प्रेसिडेंट नॉमिनी शुड बी ऑन बोर्ड, और इसी तरह सेक्रेटरी और द क्लब के अंदर भी तमाम चीज, ताकि आने वाले प्रेसिडेंट भी पिछले प्रेसिडेंट की प्रोग्राम्स को, उसके प्रोजेक्ट्स को कंटिन्यू करें, और उसको कंटिन्यू करते हुए उसको आगे बढ़ाएं। So I think it's a very good idea of a 3 years Rotary action plan, and it should be implemented on the grassroots level of every club and districts. Thank you very much. बहुत शुक्रिया आपका. I would take a leave now, and the mic is all hand over to you, Imran Ghaznavi sir.
Thank you very much, Rizwan bhai. Thank you very much for your insightful talk. And now the floor is open for questions. Please raise your hands. I can hear if you want to ask any question. Please just press that icon so that we can unmute your mic and give you a chance to ask question. So, अगर किसी ने कोई सवाल पूछना है तो please please raise your hands so that we can give you opportunity to speak. I think nobody wants to ask any question. So that's again very excellent. So या तो सब लोगों को सब कुछ समझ आ गया, या okay, we have got Tahira Khan Sahaba, please unmute कर दें. Ask to unmute. जी Tahira, please, you can ask the question.
Yes. Can you hear? All right. Can you hear me?
जी, we can hear you. जी, we can hear you.
Okay.
जी, go ahead, please. बोलिए.
The main thing that that we need to before we take in a member into a club, it is very important to see what skill that particular member may have, so that we, as in a club, can exploit it to the maximum. Because sometimes I've noticed that a lot of clubs and members in clubs are very, very passive, and they're only there to network with each other. But then how is Rotary and how is the club going to benefit if that particular member does not contribute his or her skill? So the skill is very important that the member brings with him and is motivated enough to take part and use it to the maximum. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Tahira, for your question. Salman bhai, if you want to answer, or Rizwan bhai, if you want to answer, or if you both don't, then I can give
Sure,
an
I can
input.
answer that. It's a very interesting, a very relevant question. I'm really glad that she asked this question. I would say that I have just started a new club a year ago that is known as Rotary Club of Karachi Qaid, which is my home club. And we have right now almost 60 members in that club in the very first year. And the most important thing of that club is most of the Rotarians are very new and they didn't know anything about the Rotary. Actually, the thing is that anyone who is running that club, who is in pattern in chief or whatever you call it, the president, which is the right word, they should encourage people around their members, and you should mentor them. You should guide them. You should ask them and indulge them and include them in your projects. आप उनको responsibilities दें. When you will give them responsibilities, when you will make them accountable, when you will make them responsible, they will act. This is my personal experience, because I have seen that the Rotarians who are not active in other clubs are now members of my club, or the new Rotarians who are never aware of the Rotary. I have made them responsible. I have made them answerable, and I have given them the responsibilities. So Alhamdulillah, they are performing really well, and I'm happy and I'm satisfied. I think this is the right way. Thank you.
I would also like to add on to what this answer this said. The most important thing is how the club is engaging its members. What value is club offering to its members? Because yes, people are joining, and they do join Rotary for networking, but there are a lot of members, those who are passionate about community service, helping the communities. And as Rizwan Sahib has said, that giving them responsibilities, engaging them, encouraging them, educating them and mentoring them is very important, that they should know what avenues they can explore and they can contribute upon. So actually the responsibility lies, number one, when you induct a member in Rotary bylaws, there is a process that the members are being invited and they have to attend 3 or 4 meetings before putting them on the board agenda for their membership, and then the board approves their membership. So there is a screening process within the Rotary to get the members in, but the most important thing is that we know a lot of Rotarians, those who are very passionate, those who have a lot of good skills, and they want to contribute. But if the club's environment is not encouraging, the people should start taking a back. So it's very important for club leadership, where it's immediate past president, president-elect, president nominee, that they should sit together, work together, and create value for the members. I think we've been able to answer your questions, Saira. Now we have with us Najma Patel. Najma, please, you can unmute your mic and ask the question.
Assalamu alaikum, रिजवान आदिया साहब, मैं डॉक्टर नजमा पटेल हूँ। एक बात मैं पूछना चाहती हूँ कि आप लोग इस प्रेसिडेंट इलेक्ट को कुछ महीनों पहले इन्फॉर्म करेंगे या उनका कोई सेशन लेंगे कि आप लोगों का आगे क्या प्लान है, एरिया ऑफ फोकस क्या क्या है, ताकि हम उसी तरह से अपनी प्लान करें।
Rizwan Sahab, answer? I think
he has left.
Rizwan Sahab has left the room. There is always a process that every leadership, we have the conference, the training sessions. We have the training sessions for president-elects and secretary-elects and the board members. So definitely for the next year, it will start from I think January onwards. So for 3271 and 3272, they will be announcing the district facilitators, and then those facilitators, the team will be conducting in-depth trainings for presence, and hopefully we shall also be doing in coordination with district leadership from 3271 and 3272 some online sessions for people those who have missed out on things. So I hope
इमरान
we're clear on this.
इमरान भाई, मैं ऐड करना चाहूंगा आपके
जी
आंसर को आगे बढ़ते हुए।
सलमान,
ये जो ट्रेनिंग्स का
जी।
एस्पेक्ट है, ये जो मैडम ने सवाल पूछा बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट है, क्योंकि बगैर ट्रेनिंग के आप अपने रोल को इफेक्टिवली प्ले कर नहीं सकते हैं। अगर आपकी जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट ट्रेनिंग है वो अगर आगे आने वाली है और अगर आप मिस कर जाते हैं किसी वजह से, तो रोटरी का जो लर्निंग सेंटर है उसके ऊपर प्रेसिडेंट का, सेक्रेटरी का कोर्स मौजूद है। हम अपनी ईज और कन्वीनियंस के हिसाब से तमाम जो आने वाले लीडर्स हैं क्लब में, जो सेक्रेटरी या प्रेसिडेंट के रोल में आना चाहते हैं या किसी और रोल में आना चाहते हैं, तो लर्निंग सेंटर एक बहुत अच्छा टूल है। जब तक आपका माई रोटरी पे अकाउंट ना हो तो आप लर्निंग सेंटर को, एक ये बड़ी मिस्ड अपॉर्चुनिटी है और ये बड़ा लेस यूज्ड टूल है। हमारे 3272 के हवाले से बात कर रहा हूँ। 1 मिलियन मैंने देखा, जो मैंने अपना पाकिस्तान का डैशबोर्ड देखा, उसमें ज्यादातर लोग इसके ऊपर काम नहीं कर रहे। लर्निंग सेंटर मिस यूज हो रहा है या अंडर यूज रह रहा है, मिस यूज तो नहीं, अंडर यूज रह रहा है। तो इसको अगर आप टैप करें इस सोर्स को, तो काफी लोगों को आसानी हो जाएगी। और जो पहले सवाल आया था उस पर मैं ऐड करना चाहूंगा कि अगर आप क्लब मेंबर्स को मीनिंगफुल वर्क असाइन नहीं करेंगे तो दे विल फील लेफ्ट आउट, और इसी वजह से लोग डिमोटिवेट होकर क्लब छोड़ जाते हैं या रोटरी छोड़ जाते हैं। तो हमें सबको अथॉरिटेरियन होकर बात नहीं करनी है, एज हमें टीम चलना है। और जो प्रेसिडेंट या सेक्रेटरी हैं वो 1 साल के लिए आते हैं, मगर अथॉरिटेटिव होकर जब आप रहेंगे क्लब में तो लोग छोड़ के चले जाते हैं और लोग लेफ्ट आउट फील करते हैं कि ये हमारा क्लब नहीं है, ये सिर्फ प्रेसिडेंट का क्लब है। तो दिस इज वेरी डेंजरस, और ये हो रहा है हमारे पाकिस्तान में। इसीलिए हम रोटरी ग्रो नहीं कर सक रहे हैं। भले आप डिस्ट्रिक्ट गवर्नर हैं, डिस्ट्रिक्ट गवर्नर इलेक्ट हैं, वी आर अ टीम एंड वी शुड वर्क टुगेदर, और इसमें अथॉरिटेटिव होने की कोई जरूरत नहीं होती।
Very true, Salman bhai. Very true. Thank you very much for your insightful input. Anybody else wants to ask any question, please? I think there is no question further. So here we end today's session. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining for the session. And next session, next week on Sunday, we'll be having on media, how to interact with media. It will be very interesting, and we'll be also getting a couple of interesting and important speakers from outside Rotary, from the media, which will give you their insights. As far as the training is concerned, next module will be our last module. So all registered participants will get the certificate and the training material which we have recorded, and the package which we have. So and secondly, all the members, those who registered, kindly send your feedback as well, so that we can improve on our next module, as well as in upcoming modules for your training. So once again, I would like to thank Kashif for your help and support. Thank you very much, Salman bhai, and thank you very much, Rizwan bhai, and everybody who is here today. You all have basically taken precious time from your routine, and this is all, we are all here for learning, and this learning will help us and contribute in a better way for not only for the Rotary, but for all the people in communities, those who need help. Once again, thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Allah Hafiz.
Allah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Allah Hafiz.